Hello friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile 3, Ruined World. Today we are taking on the Cult of the Sacred Item, who believe that items should be collected, but not used. And when it comes to things like the Orb of Thralni, which they have recently stolen, I disagree. The padlock holding this door closed looks incredibly crude and simple. Even though the gold rune set into it implies some sort of magical protection, you're still confident you'll be able to get it open. And same thing on that one. Really? Huh. Odd. Maybe I should try approaching from a different direction. That might work. That might work too. Oh, zappy floors, how I hate you. Wait, just the one layer of zappy floor? No. It's just intermittent. Can deal with that. Hehehehe. Hehehehe. I can't see you from there. These doors are locked, but I think they're regular locked. Okay, I can work with this. Ugh, 1 damage, come on. Well, that's it for this room. And where did you come from? Over there. Can I cast a fireball without... Or I could just cast that one right there and let my frontline fighters tank a bit of fiery damage. I do wish I had heal all. And someone was carrying an iron bar for some reason. One moment. And back. Okay. Nobody left in here. Gold. Not yours. Don't care. Stealing from thieves is fine, right? I do need to keep some eye on my ammo here. And maybe only firing it off when I'm blessed. Oh, you're back that way. Oh no, zombies. Well, if you insist, I guess I'll just have to use a fireball. Another set of docks here. Maybe I should have entered this tower from the water instead of from the well-guarded entrances. Yeah, well. Anything good in the boxes? And not on the barrels either. Ha, found the magic users. This is where the cult does its training, based on the club sitting on the floor, each with brownish stuff dried on the ends. Evidently, the cult trains people by having them beat each other senseless with big sticks until skills appear. On second thought, maybe I don't actually need to bless everybody right now. Why waste time with spells when you can just brute force every fight? Purification chambers. These damp stone cells are where the members of the cult come to sit, meditate, and suffer in order to purify themselves. You're getting chilly just looking at this grim, mossy place. Usually I like moss. And of course there wouldn't be any secret passages in the purification cells, but one has to check, you know. Mundane item storage. This room contains a series of counters, each lined with a variety of items, some rare, some common, some quite odd. This must be where the cult places the items which they don't quite find worthy of worship. So there's various garbage, a couple of rocks, sticks, a little bit of food, mug, a skull, a lamp, a unicorn horn, and you don't find grey mold worthy of worship? You fools. Fewer guards up here than I expected. Maybe I did manage to draw a few of them out earlier. Another locked door. This one with a poppable lock. Darts. Arrows. Bolts. Food. And more food. And even more food. Maybe I didn't have to resupply when I was in Krizan. Oh, hi. This time I will bless people. Your careful searching is rewarded. You find a small, polished marble key. That sounds useful. Also a gem. Stone key. This is a rather pretty polished stone key you found in the cult of the sacred item. Ooh, books. Books are for reading, not just worshipping. The books are on different sorts of items. One interesting one, by Rita of Patrick's Tower, mentions that certain sorts of metal are filled with malevolent energies that make one sick just by being nearby. That would be the uranium bars. Also, cool to see that Rita gets a mention in this game despite not being present in it. This one mentions that the Wand of Koronos is made to make hunting more interesting. Using it on a monster makes it much fiercer. There is a crude, handwritten book on the pedestal. The handwriting is jerky and lunges all over the page. This might be the same thing that we read back in the little Doc's guardhouse. And it is. This side of the tower is fairly well explored now. The padlock holding this door closed looks incredibly crude and simple. The gold rune on it, however, makes you suspect magic. You check, and indeed find that the marble key you found unlocks the padlock. Well, how about that? And it doesn't give me the option to unlock the other doors from the other side. Phooey. Purification walk. I'm sure this won't be painful at all. There is a pool of slightly icky water here. A little algae floats on top, and there is a thick incrustation of minerals and goo around the edge. Probably supposed to wash my hands there. A deep voice booms out, "You are impure, interlopers!" A bolt of lightning flies from one of the walls, in order to give you a little behavior modification. Ow, lots of zappy. Actually, what does happen if I drink it? You take a sip of the water. It's brackish, slightly slimy, and not at all pleasant. Nothing happens, although you feel a tiny bit queasy. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to do that. Not that it actually does anything bad to me, it just doesn't do anything good. You wash your hands in the slimy water. They come away about as dirty as they were before being washed. Maybe slightly less bloodstained? Your hands tingle. A sweet smell fills the air, and little motes of light appear and dance around you. A deep, soothing voice from out of nowhere says, "You are clean. You may proceed." The lights and the voice then disappear. And let me guess, another one. You are clean, you may proceed. Good. Yeah. I needed to follow this hall just a little bit more. And now I have access to Chamber of the Sacred Items. You see the most sacred, well-guarded room in the headquarters of this bizarre cult. It's the display chamber for their most valued artifacts. There are 6 alcoves, each with a large case designed to store some item. Demon Slayer, not yet obtained. You open the case and find a soft velvet pad with nothing on it. The cult must not have stolen this item yet. You close the case. Fury crossbow, not yet obtained. I've heard of the Fury crossbow, but I've not yet gone out hunting it. Power metal. I wanted to reference the quest for Roar, but this is the quest for Orb. The case contains a velvet pillow. On it is a lump of metal that looks like silver. You bet you could get a few gold for it. Yeah, remember what that note in the bookshelf said about metal with very dangerous, damaging energies? Let's leave that one alone. Orb of Thralni. You open the case and find a silver orb on a velvet pad. The orb is covered with delicately etched runes and catches the light beautifully. It looks like your quest is almost complete. Yay, orb! Wait. Oh, Orb of Thralni goes in special items now. Cool. Cannot use indoors. This is a small silver orb chased with gold and covered with delicate runes. When rubbed, it grants the gift of flight to those standing nearby, for a short time. It can only be used outdoors. Because if you use it inside, you'll bonk your head on the ceiling. Ha ha ha. Smite, not yet obtained. Okay. Wand of unusual results. In the case, you find a small bone wand with a crystal at the end. The bone is covered with intricate, beautiful carving. In fact, the wand is one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen. You really, really want it. Okay, wand of unusual results. Ah, here we go. This carved bone and crystal wand is a truly beautiful work of art. You have a hard time not admiring it. The crystal is always warm, and the bone is smooth and cool to the touch. It's lovely. And apparently does not have a set number of charges. What's it do? What's it do? A fish suddenly appears. Oh no, not again. Well, that's all the looting, I mean rescuing, we can do in that chamber. Hey, attacking me isn't very pure of you. Haven't actually dealt with this little hallway. Okay. I may want to give that ring of regeneration to someone else for a bit. Portal chamber. Fill out will before entering. That's not reassuring. Memorial to the Lost. This pedestal has a small statue and memorial plaque on top. The plaque reads, "To Eileen, lost while testing the wand of unusual results." Oh. I would guess she made something more dangerous than a fish appear. This plaque reads, "To Crickfalusi, who mysteriously and suddenly dissolved." I wonder if that's a reference to, John Crickfalusi of Ren and Stimpy fame. Nothing on this one? In memory of Zelaz, lost in the Fort Emergence raid. May what's left of him find peace. Aw. To Corinda, accidentally teleported into solid rock. We apologize sincerely. Oof. To Volorb, lost during routine training. Training must be tough. Okay, now everybody is at least over 100 hit points. Knock knock, anybody here? No? Cool. We get to get out easily. The pedestal has a variety of controls on it, sliders and dials, probably for controlling the destination of the portal. You aren't insane enough to mess with them. Also, there's a big red button labeled Power. I'm not sure I trust this thing I can't get into. You would just bet that the floor ahead has a trap of some sort. So we've got 3 crystals, some gloves, and poison. Yoink! Okay, so that probably won't be a wall that collapses to reveal a horde of enemies. You reach the cultists' portal, which they use to teleport artifact thieves away and back. It's really a jury-rigged piece of work, made by not entirely competent mages. Enter it. Not before saving, I don't. Holding the Orb of Thralni close, you approach the cultists' portal. Hopefully, it will send you somewhere near home. As you approach, however, the portal suddenly fades and loses energy. You can no longer use it! You turn and see several vicious-looking cultists, led by the cult's massive, gaudily dressed, powerful leader. They're fully prepared to take back everything you stole, and a few more items in addition. Nyaha. That's an evil high priest. Okay, you might be a little more interesting. Also, this is kind of a lousy combat formation. I wonder if the Wand of Charming will do anything. Champion is charmed. Hee 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 hee. Evil High Priest only has 6th level mage spells, not all the way up to 7. Unfortunately for me, he's also resistant to magic and fire and cold. Unfortunately for him, that's a somewhat more useless summoning spell. Okay. Sorry, Pearl, but I know you can take it. And again. Yeah, you can just waste your time with summons, that's fine. Okay, that was enough to kill him. Also, just in case I haven't scryed a champion, because I'm not sure I have. Strong, but not on my level. I thought that fight might have been a little more interesting. I'm pretty sure it is in the remakes. The portal is still there, but it's in a sort of low energy state. It has enough energy in it to still be there, but not enough to carry anyone anywhere. You have to keep searching before you can find an escape route. Well, what about this inviting big red button? You press the button and hear a rumbling, crackling noise from the portal chamber. You would guess that you just re-energized the portal. Maybe you can finally go home. Nervously, you step near the cultist's jury-rigged, unstable teleporter. Uttering a few quick prayers, and reminding yourselves it's your only route out of here, you step in. You black out and eventually come to in... Bandit Hideout. Close enough. I'll see you all back at Fort Emergence next time. Until then, have a good one, everybody.